here with the man himself, Mr. Doyle Wolfgang Von Frankenstein. Doyle, thank you for taking a few minutes to talk to us.
Thanks for coming.
I just want to really quickly just go back to the beginning, and I know what you're going to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. What was it like growing up in Lodi, New Jersey?
Shitty.
Shitty? you had Lodi pizza.
Well, the pizza was good.
Cardi Sugar Bowl.
Cardi Sugar Bowl.
You were a football player in high school.
Yes.
Oh, well, football players get all the girls.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about that much.
I guess.
You know, in a famous band. Well, I mean, somewhat.
We weren't famous then.
Oh, almost. You were known?
I was known.
You were known? Punk rock band? It couldn't have been that bad, right? It was okay.
It was fun, I guess.
When you started to develop the character of Frankenstein, where did it come from? That, you know, because you really took it a lot further than the rest of the guys did. I mean, Jerry kind of had more of a football thing. Glenn, you know, you took it into like a whole actual character. Where did that come from? Just what?
That's how I think it should be done. So
Were you influenced by like the Universal Monsters? Monsters. So was it more of like you're like, I'm going to be like a Herman type character, or more Herman than Frankenstein?
No, I'm not even a character. Just, you know, copied the makeup. And, so I look like this personality. That's what I liked when I was a kid.
You were a big Kiss fan also too.
No. I don't really like the music.
I seen you play Strutter. You post pictures of Paul Stanley a lot.
I like Paul Stanley. I like the live album, the first one.
See, now, I would think you'd be more of a Gene Simmons fan for being the monster. I mean, old Gene, not Feedy Pajamas Gene. More like, you know,
Paul Stanley.
Paul God. What's your favorite Kiss song? That's just what I want.
Maybe, I like Parasite, Black Diamond, and
So the original Misfits have reunited. You guys are doing a couple of shows. I don't know why the West Coast got two and the East Coast got one. But how does it feel to be coming home for that? It's actually a hometown show. Doyle.
not allowed to talk about that stuff.
Okay. Alright, so off the record then.
Can't talk about it.
So there could possibly be some other. Can't say
Can't talk about it.
Can't say no. Walk Among Us or Earth AD?
Static Age. D, none of the above.
Alright, if you had to go with one. Why Static Age? You're not on it.
That's one.
I agree with you on this, but of the ones you played on. Don't say 3 hits from now.
I was gonna.
Do I do?
That's my favorite one.
Alright, of the studio albums, Walk Among Us or Earth AD?
Walk Among Us production sucks. I guess Earth AD.
Alright, we're gonna track by track this thing.
Oh
Okay?
God.
Track by track. Tell me where it came from, influences, anything that you can say about the tracks on As We Die. Here we go. Starting with the first song.
Kiss Me As We Die. It was a fabulous song. And we got guest spots on it by his old lady and her good friend. And it came out tremendous. And I think we mixed everything else on the album to that mix that we got on that song.
Okay. Track 2, Beast Like Me.
Beast Like Me. It was one of the earliest songs we wrote.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. It's like we came out with like, it's like when we first started writing, we just was throwing shit all over the place, and that was one of the first ones we came up with. It's like, I don't know, it didn't change a whole lot. It's like, and for some reason you can't hear my voice on it, but anyway.
Track 3, Gotta Fly.
Gotta Fly is tremendous. It should be a radio hit. It's one of the greatest rock and roll tunes I've ever heard. It's a classic.
Track 4, Run For Your Life.
Run For Your Life. We did a fabulous video for that, a short horror film, and it was great. It was a good time, and we had a lot of fun with it.
Track 5, Dark Side.
Dark Side. He didn't want to use it at first. I had to talk him into it. He sent it
Why
to
did
me.
you want to use it?
He sent it to me, and then he apologized. He was like, "I'm sorry, I sent you that that really lame 80s riff, and I was like, no, that's like the coolest thing I ever heard. I was like, we got to use that, and I finally talked him into going with it, and it's my girlfriend Cassie is her favorite song.
Are you happy you went with that song?
I like all the songs. We didn't write a bad song.
Track 6, Witchcraft.
Witchcraft, we kind of was going for that Elvis-y thing. We like with Witchcraft, it's like we wanted to have a little throwback to the whole Misfits deal, but then like kind of with our style too.
You can't talk about that. You can't talk about the Misfits.
That's
The band
okay.
who shall not be
I
named.
can talk about anything.
You talk about it, I get it.
All right.
Yeah, I can talk about anything. I didn't sign nine.
All right, so Earth AD or Walk Among Us?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well, the first one I got was Earth AD, so that was my introduction to like the Misfits, and then like Walk Among Us really sealed the deal for it. 'Cause that was like my shit.
So he
Like,
says neither, and he says both.
I think Walk Among Us is the greatest rock and roll album ever recorded until Cancer Slug came along and had to top it. But I mean, that's just me. You know, I'm biased there.
All right. Track 7, King of the Undead.
Oh, it's a monster.
That's a great
It's a beast. That's like
We're still trying to figure it out.
close the night with that Joker. Yeah, that's man. It's like I mean, that's like one of the heaviest motherfuckers out there. You can't really say much else about that.
All right. Track 7, my favorite track, Virgin Sacrifice.
Oh shit, we got old Randy on that one. We got old Randy screaming about on that one. It's like he thought he might need to sing on another one. That was my first choice for him. I was like Virgin Sacrifice. That's what he needs to do. And then he left it up to him, and that's the one he picked.
Yeah.
So I could hear his voice on it before we even did that, and I was like, yeah, that's what he picked. So it's like it was cool.
All right. Track 8, We Belong Dead.
That's another kind of throwback. You know, we wanted to do a couple like that kind of had that 50s-ish kind of swing and kind of had that Misfits-ish kind of thing, you know, and that was kind of like in there, I guess it's just kind of like a nod to like both eras that he did in certain ways, like, you know, and kind of combined into one song. And I thought that came out great. It's like it's a Fallen Dude live. It's like he gets the booties swinging out there in the club.
Track 9, Show No Mercy.
Oh, that's sick right there. That's like we was going for I don't know, like I don't know. I think we might have been listening to a lot of Slayer right then or something, because we was coming into some like I don't know, with just some grooves and like metal but with groove, and it was like it's just that song wrote itself. Wouldn't even have to try.
Did you, when you were writing this stuff, did you kind of hear it finished in your head, or you just sent him riffs and he took it?
No, all I heard was music, so that's what I did. That's the rest.
Just sent him.
Most of this stuff I didn't even have to like think about. Like he would send me the music, and it sounded like a finished song. There wouldn't even, you know, it might have been like maybe shorten this part or this part for a chorus if I had a cool hook in my head. But like other than that, it was like most of the songs was just like I just hit record, free flowed, and whatever came out, that's what ended up on the album. Like most of it didn't change that much. Like there were a few, like one or two songs that was last minute in the studio, kind of like came up with a little better hook or a better, you know. But I mean, most of it was just on the nose. Like as soon as I heard it.
Track 10, Dark Gods Arise.
That was another one of the early ones we came up with. It's like I remember the day I recorded that. It was crazy. A lot of stuff was going on that day, and yeah.
Couldn't imagine.
It was a fucked up day, and I was like, well, fuck, let me go ahead and knock this song out real quick. And I just like that was one of them on the spot, like just whatever came out, and that's exactly, it never changed. It was like the first flow through, I just like made it up on the spot as I was listening to it, and like that's what's on the album, the same thing.
Track 11, Blood on the X.
That I actually heard my boy Corpse Grinder from Cannibal Corpse doing vocals on spots, and the very first like moment we did that song, I was like, I need to get Corpse Grinder, and I actually had talked to him several times about doing it, and he wanted to do it, and we just couldn't work out the schedules to get him on it. But that song was written for a Corpse Grinder to do vocals on, but it's like fucking, it was just meant to be, but like it just didn't happen. But
Last track, Night of Sin.
that's the Gallop. Like we was talking one day, and we was like, he was like, what do you think about the Gallop? And I was like, you talking about throw you know, fucking put up on the monitor, let your nuts hang, and just jerk, you know, that Iron Maiden? Yes, what you talking about? He's like, yeah. I was like, do it. And then like Night of Sin.
Is this how you guys write songs?
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah. That's it.
All right. So was there anything recorded for this record that didn't make it to the album?
No, like, you know, some of these songs, not all of them, but there were a few of these songs that we'd intended to be on Abominator as songs, but the ones we cut, a lot of them have changed since when we recorded Abominator, so it's like they're not even hardly the same song as they would have been if they would have came out when Abominator came out. So it's like it was good that we held on to them because they weren't finished yet, and we really needed to kind of finish breathing life into a few of them. So
how do you compare this record to Abominator? Do you think it's like a part 2 to it, or do you think it's like its own?
It's like the growth of Abominator was before we really started touring and stuff, and so we didn't really know our sound as well as we were just trying to discover our sound. Like, and then after we started touring and shit, we kind of realized what our sound was, and even those Abominator songs, when we play them live, they don't sound exactly like Abominator. You know, they kind of like we've kind of grown into our own sound and stuff. And this one, it was more realized. It was more like this is how we sound live, and like I mean this album sounds more like us.
All right. So which one would you, if you were to say that the definitive Doyle record would be so far as this one?
I think the definitive one we hadn't done yet. I think when we do the third one, then that'll be the definitive Doyle.
How far are you on writing that stuff?
We got some songs. Like, we could probably put it out now if we wanted to, if we were really pressed to. But I think we probably got we still probably got a couple good songs in us that we ain't really fucked with yet. So it's like, so I wouldn't want to rush it, but yeah.
Right. So tonight is the first night of the tour. You guys got a long tour ahead of you. It's going to be pretty cool. Definitely go check these guys out when you come to your town. Cool. It's going to be awesome. And you can dance to it if you want, as you could. As your fans say.
What's this cover?
That's the German one.
It's a bootleg?
No. I wouldn't bring a bootleg on the record. It's going to get choked out.
It's definitely not a bootleg.
I would. I bought a bunch of bootlegs on the road. I stick one in my mattress.
Some of the bootlegs sound pretty good.
Yeah. I'm tired.
All right. So that's going to do it. It's the start of the tour. Go pick this up if you haven't already. You definitely should have. There's multiple covers. You can't talk about it, I'm sure. I don't even want to bring that up.
Oh, what, multiple covers? This one?
Yeah.
I don't like this cover. I like the other one.
So that's what it is. That's why you can't bring it up. Is you don't like the cover. I was warned not to talk about this cover.
No,
I think it's awesome.
It's like we just the other cover's the one that we had picked. Is like he took the picture on his phone.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's a cell phone camera pic?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? Fucking camera. Am I gonna get a camera?
It's like we like to keep it simple. Like you know, we keep everything simple.
And there's multiple pressings too, which for collectors you can go track down. There's a new one, the tour pressing, which
there's different colors now. They're random now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bought the tour pressing one. It's got 2 different color records inside.
Oh man,
a red one and a black one.
I got Chip.
What'd you get?
I don't even have this fucking record. This one.
You don't have this?
No.
I'll send you one.
That's my life.
I had to buy it. I'm on it. I had to buy it.
He didn't give you one?
He didn't have them.
I don't
he
have
doesn't have one.
I don't have that.
Right,
Nobody has it.
I bought the download.
I bought it for myself just so I could have one.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to do it for us.
Thank you, label.
Yes, definitely pick this record up. Tour starting now, so come to it. You know, go see it when it hits your city. And yeah, Doyle, thank you so much.
All right, man.
Alex, thank you.
We're gonna get in our groove now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's called As We Die. And this next tune right here, this is like the title track off of it, and it's like sort of like a love song, you know. You can dance to it if that's something you like to do. I'll dance with it. I will.